So this right here is my opinion, in my opinion only, knowing judges and lawyers how they like to play the game. And Martin Luther King III, give him props for even hearing about this and heading full force on this guy. So I'm going to pick and choose through this video right quick.
Martin Luther King Jr. is calling on the governor in that state to stop his scheduled execution. Back in 2005, the jury convicted Nathaniel Woods in the shooting deaths of 3 police officers. Now, apparently, there was no evidence he fired the weapon, but prosecutors argued that he conspired with the gunman. In a statement, Alabama's AG called this an effort to save cop killer Nathaniel Woods from his just punishment. Meanwhile, there's another man, the confessed shooter, who says he acted alone and that Woods is, quote, 100% innocent. I want to bring in the judge in a moment on this, but first I want to bring in Martin Luther King III in Atlanta. And, sir, welcome here, and thank you for your... How did you get involved in this case, first off?
Well, first of all, I had heard about it, and I happened to be in Alabama on Sunday for the Bloody Sunday anniversary.
Okay. That was just within the last week, then?
Just a couple of days ago. And when I heard about what actually was happening, the prospect that an innocent man was going to be executed, I became very concerned. I think that whenever there's any inkling of a chance that someone may be innocent, then all of the facts need to be exhausted.
How do you know he's innocent?
Well, particularly, number one, the person who actually pulled the trigger has confessed over and over again that he was the trigger man and Nate was not involved. Nathaniel, I should say, because I don't really know Mr. Woods. I just know of the background of the case. The second thing is there's a lot of testimony. Unfortunately, Mr. Woods had poor counsel, and there now are teams in place that would actually provide the appropriate counsel. I don't think it's ever too late when someone may be innocent to review all of the information.
Let me just stop you there. You said maybe. You've also said very likely innocence, and you've also said appears to have been strongly mishandled by the courts. There's a lot of ifs in there, Martin.
So your question is what?
I want to know what...
Okay, so I'm going to pause it right there. That there is what cops call proper cause if they try to put you in jail. Alright? So, this guy claimed he was the shooter and set everything up, and this other guy has nothing to do with it. We all know if you have a crappy lawyer that they're not going to really help out a whole lot. So in this instance, the factual evidence is the guy that did all this and said he acted alone. Now, Baird here keeps on asking for factual evidence. Well, Martin Luther King III is not a lawyer. He don't want to get involved in this debate on like factual evidence, this and that, here and there. If I'm on death row, I would want Martin Luther King III to help me out if I was not involved in this situation, or at least take a second look at my courts. And you know, he's getting better lawyers for this guy to actually have a fighting chance. Now, what I have a problem with Baird is that he kind of spins into a circle like, well, the damage is done, he needs to go and be executed. No, that's not the case. There's proper cause to go ahead and reopen the case and see what happens. Now, does judges and lawyers do that? No, but this is the way I look at it. Since the cops can say proper cause about putting me in jail, we can say proper cause about getting people out of jail. And this is why I have a problem with our crooked justice system as of this day. I'll proceed forward.
You have to say that he is innocent.
I just told you the gentleman who confirmed, who said he did the killing himself and Nathaniel was not involved.
And the prosecutors say that
I'm not a lawyer, so I cannot debate you on those issues. All we can look at is the facts. If a person is innocent, they should not be killed in this country. People have been killed and hung for doing nothing. And in this context, if that is the prospect, we ought to at least go through the facts, go through the information, give the system an opportunity to work if it did not work.
Okay, let's keep it on. Let's keep it
Let me
on this
finish.
case.
Unfortunately, the system does not work for African Americans and poor people over and over again.
Here's what the Attorney General Steve Marshall said in that state. He said Nathaniel Woods was correctly found guilty and sentenced to death by a jury of his peers, and that sentence is set to be carried out. The only injustice in the case of Nathaniel Woods is that which was inflicted on those 4 policemen that terrible day in 2004. To those families still living with this?
Okay, so the people living with us today, what's got to do with this court case, first of all, to be checked out? Number 2, innocent people has been killed of all races in the United States innocently. They've been punished in imprisonment innocently. Look at the First Amendment auditors. Look at Cop Watch. You know, they're doing First Amendment activity and go to jail by following the Constitution. So I'm a little aggravated on this Bard thing about, you know, trying to twist everything in a twist. I give Martin Luther King praise of hearing about this and proceeding forward and trying to help out this young man. Now, if he's involved, punishment must fit the crime. And, but he needs a good lawyer, and everybody knows that you get a codependent lawyers, they're not there to help you. They act like it, but they're not there. They're just there to do plea bargains. That is their whole job altogether. Sorry about my grandbaby. He's wide awake. Yeah, grandbaby, I know. I'm busy doing this right now. You just calm down, little feller. We're going to proceed forward.
There's no question that those men should not have been killed. Never should officers be killed in our country doing their jobs. However, nor should an innocent person be killed. And so I just believe that,
and I'm
based
just
on the
asking
fact,
you, what evidence do you have that he's an innocent man? I know what your objective is here.
The evidence he has is the guy confessed. This is not hard to understand, Baird. This is the reason why innocent people get, in prison and all this, is because of this mindset that you're guilty no matter what. Again, that is factual evidence. When the guy said he was not involved and he did it himself, that is what they call factual evidence, not complicated. Sorry for raising my voice, but things like this kind of irritate me. Especially when I know a couple of people have been innocently prosecuted. And I've lost a couple of cases. Even though it was tickets, I was innocent and found guilty because the judge said, well, I'm going to believe the officer. So, yeah, there's bad judges, bad lawyers. We need to clean them up. We'll proceed forward.
And I respect that, but for the sake of our viewers, we need to figure out what the facts are.
Well, that's just the problem. You can't go through the facts if the trial was bungled. You had an indigent defense counsel who did not present correct information, and there's a lot of information. I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to sit here and try to be a lawyer. I am just saying that it seems irresponsible and unconscionable to kill someone who could be innocent.
Martin, thank you for...
Now, that being said, First Amendment auditors and cop watchers and all that has gone through this. Falsifying paperwork, not giving the, public records release and all that. So, yeah, I'm really kind of ticked off on this guy trying to make this all twisted up instead of just keep saying what the facts is, what the facts is, what the facts is. He keeps saying what the facts are. That's undeniable. We all know, once again, if you don't pay good money for an attorney, you go to prison. District attorney and public attorney is there to plea bargain. That is all their jobs are. In some cases, they'll want to put you in prison. But anyway, I'll let this end and see what you guys think.
Your time.
Well, that didn't last very much longer. But there you go. Tell me what you guys think. You know, it's one of them tough cases, and the judges and lawyers always lie to the juries anyway. They keep on saying there's only two, innocent and not guilty. We, the people, need to study the jury constitution and find out there's actually three. Now, what is the third one? Look it up. But yeah. So y'all be careful. This is Diesel for We the People. And I hope this case proceeds forward. And I want to kind of keep an eye on it. I'll probably going to miss it at the end. But I really like to see how this one turns out. Till then, y'all be safe. Be good. Don't cause harms to others. Bye.